Hello everyone, this is Garrett, and this is Painkiller, and we are going into the Opera House of Chapter 2, Level 2. Now, this level is a little bit unexciting because of the card unlocking status, which is collect at least 100 souls. And there are plenty of souls available throughout the level, but it does mean that we're gonna have to take some time to actually collect souls this time around. Also, we can jump well, we can make an attempt to jump at least. And we can jump over that. There we go. With the magic of bunny hopping and believing in ourselves, we jump to that part and we found a secret area. And it has some holy item, which is always nice because it gives us money. 100 gold found already, and we'd only found one single thing. And that's nice. So we destroy that dumpster and we move forward. And there's a new enemy type because Painkiller. There's a whole bunch of ninjas with blowpipe things. Pipes. They have pipes. They blow stuff at you. And they're kind of a nuisance, really. They're not too scary, but they do show up in fairly large numbers every now and then, and that does make them a little bit more terrifying. But it's fine, because we can take care of them with just about every weapon we have and make our way forward throughout this level. Quite a lot of destructible boxes here, which don't seem too destructible, but they are actually quite fragile. And having killed those guys and taken their souls, we can climb this ladder, where we end up in one of the places why I don't really enjoy the 100 souls thing, because you'll kill someone that's running up those stairs and then they fall all the way down and you have to jump all the way down to collect their souls, and it's kind of a nuisance. We're really not going to be like missing this tarot card pretty much regardless of what we do, but I just like to play it safe, really. I just want to be sure that I actually get it. Come on, there we go. And with that, you might want to use the Painkiller every now and then just to make sure that they sort of stay in this general area. And it is kind of annoying to wait for souls as well, because the enemies will have a little bit more chance to actually hit you then. And given where we are right now, I just don't have much I can do against it, which is rather unfortunate. But that's why I did choose the 150 health tarot card after all. It makes life a little bit more easy, and I can take a little bit more damage without there really being any negative consequences. So it's just a little bit of extra damage, and it's something to keep in mind, because had we not had the 150 health thing, our health would be a little bit lower. It would be at like 60-ish, and I don't really like that number very much. I don't like my health being under 100. It makes me scared. But there's quite a lot of enemies here, and quite a lot of souls to collect because of it. There's also a bunch of fire hydrants, and as per video game tradition, fire hydrants explode when you shoot them. Fire hydrants sometimes also explode when you jump into them, which is considerably more scary than when you shoot them, because at least when you shoot them you have an idea what happened. But if you jump into one, then it's like, oh, I exploded. Oh, okay then. And it can be a rather annoying surprise when you just suddenly die. And that guy fell all the way down. So we're actually gonna... well, we're probably just gonna miss out on that soul, really. I don't really feel like going all the way down, because there's quite a lot of enemies here. And I don't want to miss out on their souls just because I wanted one soul that's all the way downstairs. Although it might be fine now. That guy's gonna fall as well. I'm actually just gonna jump down now and grab whatever's left here and just climb back up again, because I do need to climb back up again anyway, because there's a secret area which we can only really reach by jumping to it, and might as well jump from here because this is a nice height and not much can go wrong. Just try to stand on this and then jump on top of that ammo box, and there's a little thing here which moves oddly when you shoot it. And it looks amusing. Doesn't really seem to be much of a purpose to this thing, but, you know, it exists. I guess it's like a prop because we're in an opera house, and it's just there to look nice, really. But jumping forward, we get to the main opera house part, and I'm actually going to sort of nudge the wall here and try to magically physics jump my way up this thing by just mashing the jump button a whole bunch. If it takes too long, I'm just going to grab an item, but it is definitely possible to just do it by just jumping and nudging it weirdly, and it's really not cooperating very well, so I'm just gonna grab this thing to make it a little bit easier. Don't want to break it though, because that would be rather unfortunate. Just come along. There's a whole bunch of enemies in this place, but they don't really mind me taking my time here. Oh, you jerk. Oh my god, the blow. He actually ran towards it, destroyed the side, and then just ran off again. Oh my god. Well, we need to kill everything here anyway, so we might as well. God, I can't believe that happened. That is so stupid. I'm just gonna give this another shot because I don't really have... Well, I have a choice, but... Man, this is usually not that hard, but this is how it's been going with this physics stuff. I don't understand why, but I'm having a lot of trouble with it while I'm recording. So I'm wondering if it may actually be related to the frame rate or something, because when I'm not recording, it just works instantly, and when I am recording, everything just goes wrong, which it's either probably related to the frame rate or it's just a recording curse where you're trying to record something and then immediately everything stops working the way it usually works. Okay, that's actually kind of a problem. So, a cool thing about the grenades is that these guys have projectiles, and their projectiles actually destroy the grenades that you shoot. Which means that thing just exploded in my face, and my health is kind of horrendous right now. But I believe there's a healing item somewhere here. There it is. It's hidden inside a box. You can see it shine through that box right there. You can actually destroy all these cardboard boxes, and there's quite a lot of money inside all of them. So... it is definitely worthwhile to do, but I'd rather just do it afterwards because I am gonna need to get on top of that stage because there is a secret area up there, but we'll see when it happens. So more enemies spawn, this time weird samurai dudes that shoot weird fireballs and have rather large swords, and they are nasty. You don't really want to get attacked by them, and I do want to get all these souls here. There are like 150 enemies, so it doesn't really matter too much, but we might as well just grab them now while we're in battle because our health isn't great right now. There's also a giant chandelier over there, which is pretty cool. I quite like this area just in general, just for how it looks, because it is very, very pretty. And another enemy type. These guys jump at you in a weird way, and they look really strange. That's what they do. That's the enemy. I don't know if there's really much more to say about them, but yeah, the chandelier falls down after a while. It looks really weird, and it explodes into a splashy splash of splashes. And there's a whole bunch of these tiny little spider things, which I'm not sure if they come from these guys or if they just sort of spawn somewhere along the line, but they sort of look like head crabs from Half-Life, and they're kind of annoying, but they don't really do all that much, and our health is slowly but surely going back up again, so eventually we won't have much to worry about anymore. And I think I'm actually going to try to get just demon mode for the next area and just try to make sure I don't get it here. So I think we might be fine on that, actually. Yeah, actually ended up quite well. Right, I'm gonna push a box because apparently the ninja gods don't want me to be able to get on top of that thing, but I do want to get on top of that thing, although I'm not actually sure if I can get a box on top of this though. So this could be an interesting challenge. Screw it. I'm just gonna try this one more time. I can probably do it over here as well by just nudging weirdly into the wall and then sort of just hopping up and down and believing in myself. And oh my god, why is this giving so much trouble this time around? I'm actually getting weirdly stuck to these walls for some reason. I'm not really sure what's going on there, but maybe I can bunny hop from that little thing over there instead. Well, I think this might work. Just give it like a couple tries. Yeah, this is kind of embarrassing at this point. Oh god. Well, that's fine. I think let me just try something else here. Maybe I can get one of these boxes to just sort of cooperate here. It's a shame I can't attack them because then the box would just explode, and it would make life so much easier if I could just attack the box, but what are you gonna do? We're just gonna hope that this thing cooperates. Physics are a magical thing in this game, and eventually they'll cooperate with you, but more often than not they'll just roll around weirdly and do exactly the opposite of cooperation. Like that, exactly like that. I'm just gonna video edit my way on top of this. Like, I'm just gonna do the weird jumping thing until it works, because I don't know why I'm having so much trouble with this, but it's just not cooperating. There we go. Oh my god, that took forever. I don't know what was going on there, but apparently the physics gods were against me that day. But there's 2 ammo boxes, and that's the reason why I wanted to get up there. More importantly, just because it says, oh, a secret area, and I do want to get all of them secret areas because it makes the number go up, and I find that very important when I play video games. And before we leave, might as well destroy a whole bunch of these boxes right here. There's actually a whole bunch of these stacks of cardboard boxes, and all of them have like a fair amount of money in them as well. So Definitely worthwhile. Plus, you get to see all these things fall down. It looks kind of cool. And I think I'll just leave it at that, really. I don't think there's too much more left here to destroy. And, yeah, our health is looking a little bit more decent. It's still not great, but we'll just have to make do with what we got. And we can move forward. In this room, there's ammo over here. I want it. I want every ammo. Every ammo is mine. And there's a whole bunch of staircases on top of this place. And that's good, because it means we can turn into a demon and just destroy everything while climbing upwards and not be afraid of all these fire hydrants, which are hiding, sneaking up on you. Demon mode! I kind of hope that was not the wrong soul to do it on, because it is a little bit barren right here, but I think we should be fine by just jumping a whole bunch and flying all over the place, killing everything that moves, killing everything that doesn't move, everything that's red is bad. And we got a fair amount out of it in the end. And I'm actually gonna now jump down and see if I can collect all these souls. I think this is another one of those times where that Soul Keeper card, the one that makes tarot cards stay for a bit longer, is definitely going to help out because, wow, even those are already disappearing. So, missed out on a fair amount actually, but oh well. We killed 84 enemies and we're currently at 72 souls, so we should still be good. Now, if your health is good, then you can just continue onwards to that checkpoint. My health and armor are both not great, so I'm actually going to jump forward a bit because there is a staircase coming up that's going down. And in that staircase is an armor and a health item, and it brings our armor to very nice levels and our health to, well, okay levels, really. And I'm quite happy with that. Makes life all that little bit less scary. And this is a pretty interesting room. This is the room where I just sort of went like, okay, I guess they really did intend the physics to be a bit weird every now and then when it comes to some of the secret areas, because there is one secret area in this room, and it's just dumb. It's just really silly of how you're supposed to reach it. At least I think that's how you're supposed to reach it, but I honestly couldn't find a single other way on how to get to the area that contains the secret area. But first, I'm gonna kill all these guys because they do kind of get in the way, and it is a problem. I don't like it when enemies get in the way, and at the same time, I want their souls. I'm gonna destroy that before it destroys me, and I'm actually just gonna clear out this entire room before going to the secret area. So, one thing to keep in mind is that once we go to the middle of the bottom floor here, it's gonna spawn a bunch of stuff, and we don't really want to be in the middle of that, which is why I didn't just jump down. There we go. Whole bunch of samurais, and they're all jerks. Every single one of them has gone to Jerk Academy to learn how to become the greatest jerk of all the land, and they passed with flying colors. But fortunately, we were prepared and destroyed every single one of them. I believe that's the last one. Yeah, it is. How many souls are we at? 93 or 94 now. And I'm gonna jump all the way back upstairs again because, like I said, there's a secret area in this, well, room, and it is incredible. And I hope that I'm not gonna have the same problems that I had with the previous secret area, because that was more than a little silly. But I'm gonna quick save, and you can actually jump in the corner here and fall down instantly. Like I said, you can jump into the corner here and then just mash the jump button, and you sort of weirdly end up on top of it. And I don't know how else to get up here. And it's great. It took me like 5 tries, but I just edited out the other ones. But if you just don't press any buttons, you'll just fall down. It's just that the jumping mechanics of this game are a bit weird when it comes to corners like that. And I guess the level designers knew that and accommodated to it by just putting stuff there as well. And, well, the secret areas really aren't vital to beating the game, but they're kind of interesting. And they're also, the fact that they are in such weird places was pretty much my main motivation to even record this game. Because I just thought it was hilarious that there were so many secret areas which were just so stupid to reach. And, I don't know, makes it a little bit interesting to watch the videos of the game. Just because the game is oddly built. Alright, so we got all of that. I'm pretty sure we're at 100 souls now. We are at 101, so we don't really need to worry about souls anymore, so that's nice. And killing that enemy opens up this door. There is a sign over here, and it's sparkly, and that usually means there's a health item underneath it. And this is no exception. There is a health item underneath it. Which is nice, because this is the final room of the level. And there is quite a lot of stuff in this final room of the level. There's quite a lot of these guys, and they're all nasty people. Probably not going to bother with grabbing souls anymore too much now, just because I'd rather just get everything killed. And right now, I'm just going to focus them all down with the shotgun. And I think now is roughly the time where the tarot card is probably quite useful. This room is actually going to fill up with a whole bunch of these samurai. And they're all going to shoot projectile attacks at me. And that makes this tarot card quite useful, because everything dies and they don't shoot at me as much. And that's a really nice combination of events. Even though I did sort of waste it just because I used it a little bit early and didn't really run towards them as quickly as I could have. And honestly, I don't really know where a lot of them are. They doing a pretty good job at hiding their presence. But then again, they are samurai, I suppose. But then again, I don't think samurai were really that well known for hiding their presence. I guess that was more the ninja type, but I don't know about these things anymore. It's been too long since I even cared about that stuff. But we kill all these things and try not to get too destroyed by all these enemies here. Not doing a great job, but it's fine because this is actually the last room of the level anyway. So we just got to make sure to remain alive for these last remaining enemies in this room right here. And health not looking too great, but the enemy numbers are diminishing due to the lovely alternate fire of the shotgun. There's actually some ammo, I believe, on this side. No, it's actually on the other side. There's some ammo for the alternate fire on the other side, and I'm gonna grab it just because it's so good. And it makes life nice. It makes life not scary. And everything explodes in a nice and icy fashion. And I like things exploding in a nice and icy fashion. Look at that. Look at that nice icy fashion right there. And before I leave, I'm just going to destroy these boxes, because these boxes contain all the mun-muns that I want. And with that mun-muns, I'm going to build myself a castle made out of tarot cards that I applied to my little thing. And I think that's it. Yeah, we found all the secrets, we did all the stuff, we killed all the things, and everything's dead, and we got ourselves a new tarot card. And it is Speed! Move faster! It's really cheap, and it's a gold one, so you can only use it once per level. I'm not really a fan of it, just because when you jump, you already move pretty fast anyway, and speed doesn't really increase your speed by all that much, so I'm probably, again, not gonna bother with it, but, you know, it's a cheap tarot card, so if you're low on money, then it's kind of nice, I suppose. But that was the Opera House, and I'm going to leave it at that, so I hope you enjoyed it so far, and the next time we play, we're going to do Chapter 2, Level 3, The Asylum. Bye-bye.